Overflows.
Separation not a failure, instead a necessary component. Separation fertilizes love. Separation invigorates love. Without separation, love shall remain barren with no flowering. Separation is not a failure of love, rather a necessary component that creates interaction, that creates attraction, and prevents love from suffocating through excessive togetherness. Indeed, love is a paradox where two individuals maintain their individuality as separation while creating a deep, harmonious connection on a deeper level, being one. This game of separation and reunion fuels the intensity of love, and without these gaps, the appetite for each other can disappear. With this paradox of separation and togetherness, love deepens. With this paradox of separation and togetherness, love deepens. Gaps are needed. Gaps are needed. Constant suffocating togetherness destroys love. Like a meal, love needs breaks or fasting to maintain its appetite and nourish you. Lovers remain two separate individuals on the surface, both physical and mental, but deep down they can become one in spirit. This is the ultimate in love. Therefore, separation is a play on the surface to create a fresh hunger for each other. Freedom is of a higher value than love. If love becomes a prison or a source of dependence, it is not true love. True love is not about need or possession. Instead, it is a gift of overflowing joy shared freely, which can only happen when one is not dependent on the other for his happiness. Then love is deepest. Then love is deepest. And love always leads to freedom. Ultimately, separation in love can lead to freedom. True love is not destructive to freedom. Rather, it can be a vehicle for it. If we have understood the love from its seed stage to the fruition, dissolution in existence, one will understand love as a hierarchy. Love progresses from the lowest selfish form of power politics to the highest state of unconditional spiritual being. The first level is possessive and based on domination. It is often seen in codependent relationship. It is often seen in codependent relationships. This is characterized by ego and a desire to exploit the other. The sacred level is a mutual, non-possessive love This is not a means for exploitation, but a joyful sharing and equal partnership. The third and the highest dimension is a state of being where one is simply love. One is simply love, radiating it unconditionally like a flower or lamp without needing an object or subject. This highest form of love is achieved through meditation to move beyond ego and unconscious desires. Love between Radha and Krishna is a symbol of pure, ecstatic union between the individual soul and the divine, emphasizing that true love is not a transaction but a total surrender and annihilation of the self. True love is not a transaction but a total surrender and annihilation of the self. It is love that exists beyond the physical. The physical aspect of love, the first layer is removed, a kind of separation from the physical. Their love has reached to the level where the relationship is a spiritual communion, where relationship is a spiritual communion and a demonstration of devotion through the dissolution of ego. Its real nature is very much like Radha. Its real nature is very much like Radha, who flows against the flow to find her original self in Krishna. Radha comes from two syllables, R-A, Ra, D-H-A, Tha. This is the normal. This is the opposite flow. If you reverse the sequence, D-H-A, Dha, R-A, Ra, Dha, Ra, flow. Radha is one who flows against the current. Its nature is very much like Radha, who flows against the flow to find her original self in Krishna. This is the nature of the true love. It does not flow in the normal way. Instead, it flows against the current. Means instead of moving downwards, it moves upwards to merge with the vast infinite sky. The flute which Krishna carries represents this complete annihilation of the self. It has no tune of its own. It has no tune of its own and echoes only tunes of the lover or the divine. It echoes the breath movement of the lover. Radha and Krishna's love is a spiritual metaphor because they are the flow between two sources of union and separation. Radha and Krishna's love is a spiritual metaphor because they are the flow between two shores of union and separation, a confluence of union and separation, a confluence of union and separation. No more dualities, No more unpleasant moments. Love is light. Love is bliss beyond dualities. Radha's love is immortal for unconditional devotion. She is so completely immersed in Krishna that she becomes a part of him. The beloved becomes part of the lover, and lover becomes part of the beloved. Both dissolve into one another. It is a love that is free from any expectation or any kind of exchange. It has assumed the nature of total dissolution into one another. It has assumed the form of total dissolution into one another. Let it blossom to its total glory.